The Santa. Hi, welcome to Ray at the Movies, where I upload a video for 25 Days of Christmas for my 25 Days of Christmas series. I'm a little out of it. Sorry, I'm still waking up. I had my coffee cup. I don't know what happened to that. The movie, The Santa Claus 2, is a good movie. I like it. It came out November 1st, 2002. The cast, of course. Wow, that was a big break. Not that much of a break. Was it? Let me check real quick. Yeah, that was a long time before they did the sequel. Okay. Okay, we have Tim Allen, of course, the cast. Meet Wally Sparks, For Richer or Poor, Big Trouble, The Shaggy Dog, Elizabeth Mitchell, Gia, Molly, Frequency, Nurse Betty, David Crumpsholes, Justice League of America, Slums of Beverly Hills, 10 Things I Hate About You, good film, Ghost Team, Eric Lloyd, Weedland, Jesse the Series, My Giant, The Brave Little Toaster, Goes to Mars, Virtual Oz, Judge Reinhardt, Four Christmases and a Wedding, Bad Grandmas, Highly Functional, The Clifford's Really Big Movie, and Meeksville Ghost. Wendy Carson, Close to You, Back Spot, The Kid Detective, The Nest, Spencer Breslin, The Cat in the Hat, Born to Race, Zoom, The Shaggy Dog, Lily Mummy, The Loud Family Series, The Loud Family Movie, Santa Buddies, Space Buddies, Art La Fleur, The Blob, The Sandlot, Field of Dreams, Cobra, Asha Taylor, Grand Avenue, Dancing in September, Moose Maton, Off Limits Series, Kevin Pollak, The Unusual Suspects, End of Days, Aspiration, Cop Out, Jay Thomas, Mork and Mindy TV show, Chud, The Gig, Straight Talk, Michael Dorn, Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, Star Trek First Contact. Written by Don Raymer, Under Wraps, Big Mama's House 1 through 3, Agent Coney Banks 2, Rio 1 and 2, Chinso Paul, Despicable Me 1 through 3, Hop, The Secret Life of Pets, The Lorax, Kin Duro, Despicable Me 1 through 4, College Road Trip, Hop, Secret Life of Pets, Ed Decter, Shadowhunters TV series, There's Something About Mary, Head Over Heels, Rebound. Here's the story to the sequel. Scott has been in the role of Santa for the past 8 years and has his loyal elves consider him the best one ever. But the world of merry old soul turns upside down when he's dealt a double whammy news. Not only has his son Charlie landed on this year's naughty list, but Scott discovers that he must marry by Christmas Eve, just a month away, or he will stop being Santa Claus forever. Scott Calvin has been a humble Santa for 8 years, but he must come to an end. It might come to an end if he doesn't find a Mrs. Claus. I love that whole storyline. It's so fun. Scott Calvin has been Santa for the past 8 years, and his loyal elves consider him the best. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. I must have wrote that twice. Trivia. Toy Santa's line, "You are sad. You're a sad, strange little man," is also used by Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 2. Toy Story, sorry. Also, when the Toy Santa says, "I think Santa feels like a little Buzz," is from him being Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story. Peter Boyle, who played Father Time in this, previously played Mr. White, Calvin's boss, in The Santa Claus. He did. When Santa is on his first date with the aspiring songwriter, if you look at her shirt, the face of Santa is that of Tim Allen. Early in the movie, when Curtis is rambling on before telling Santa the bad news, the puppets in the room yell, "Get on with it." This is a classic gag used in Mighty Python and the Holy Grail when a character goes off on a tangent. When Scott is trying to explain to Carol that he is Santa, she says, "So far so good, you don't wear socks with sandals and you've never been to prison." Scott replies, "Well, Tim Allen spent time in prison on drug charges before his acting career, but in character he is likely referring to his arrest in the first movie." The fiberglass tin soldier costumes weighed over 40 pounds, and according to the actors who wore them, were uncomfortable and hard to move in. Hidden Mickey in Santa Claus's room before he gets the news from the elves. Scott Calvin starts talking about cars and engines while talking to Carol Newman, and while walking through the toy shop, Santa picks up and tries on a tool belt. These reference to Tim Allen's character in Home Improvement. The line, "Quit the chit-chat," comes directly off a season 1 episode of Tim Allen's Home Improvement, where a man named Chat on the phone babbles too much during a game of Stomp the Tool Man. A very early teaser trailer reveals that at one point this movie had the subtitle "The Escape Clause" and was scheduled for release in November 2021. This would later be used as the subtitle for the third film. A new North Pole set was constructed for the sequel film. The new set is similar to the one from the original Santa Claus, but is brighter and more magical. The new set also fleshed out more of Santa's village, including multiple different buildings and an outdoor square, which was only mentioned briefly in the first film. The last Santa Claus film to feature David Crumswell as Bernard. This is the first Santa Claus film to be rated G by the MPAA, unlike the original was rated PG. Julia Andrews was considered for the role of Mother Nature. In the opening credits, several Jack-in-the-Boxes pop open. The last one to open is the same type of Jack-in-the-Box that is seen numerous times in Elf, the movie Elf. The last of the film is Santa Claus series to end with Santa flying off into the night sky riding his sleigh. While this was the last Santa Claus film to feature David Crumswell and as the lead Bernard, he does reprise his role again briefly in the first season of the series, The Santa Claus, episode 5. I give this one a 3.5 out of 5 because it's a good film, but it's not perfect. I really like it. I like the whole idea that Santa Claus must find a wife in order to continue to be Santa Claus. And also, I also like the fact that they make a toy Santa Claus that try to pass off as Santa, and all the chaos that starts to happen as the Santa Claus, the fake Santa Claus, starts to let the power go to his head and starts to believe that everybody is naughty. It's a fun little showdown, and also gives a little, this shows how talented of an actor Tim Allen is. So now with that, I'm out of here. You have a great rest of your day. God bless.